Black fatigue is a thing. Newsflash. White people don't want to live around ratchet black people, and black people don't want to live around ratchet black people. I mean, it's nothing like going to the Walmart on a Sunday morning, and then you see the Bonnet Crew walk in. Loud, obnoxious, the kids are everywhere, in every aisle, unattended, and that's anywhere you go. No matter what. They're highly emotional, highly sensitive. You can't say nothing. You can't even smile and hold the door for them because they'll look at you like you're crazy. And always the victim of something. Either you stepped on a shoe, you looked at them wrong, you told them good morning. They're never happy, they're never satisfied. And you wonder why normal, good black people move out of the hood as soon as they start getting successful.
There's a growing sentiment, most recently, of individuals who are proclaiming they do have black fatigue. And you don't have to be a non-black person to have black fatigue. What does that phrase actually mean? Essentially, black fatigue is a growing weariness of the actions of the quote-unquote black community. But it goes deeper than that because we are in 2025 now. And we are being judged based on the content of our character and not the color of our skin. But the interesting part is the lie that's been sold to the black community in particular is that the color of our skin dictates the content of our character. That's why in the black community, sometimes you'll hear people say, oh, you are acting white when they're talking to someone like myself who doesn't act the way most people would expect a conventional black person to act. In their minds, there is a correct way to act black. And the people in your ethnic group who fulfill those very negative stereotypes, those are the ones who are going to essentially drag down the collective whole. And that's why there's individuals who are black who do and can have black fatigue because they see how damaging it is to see the worst of us attract all this negative attention that then unfortunately gets ascribed to the entire race all too often. But what's unfortunate is here in 2025, now we have to contend with the fact that there's people who are so sick and tired of seeing those negative aspects, those negative individuals in the black community attracting all this attention. That's what is spurring this black fatigue.
So there's this term that's going around called black fatigue. And what black fatigue is, you are tired of certain black behaviors in the black community that needs to be addressed. It is literally making you tired at this point. When it comes to black on black crime, upholding things that are not right in the black community, like baby mama culture and the rap culture that we have now, gang violence, all of these things that are horrible for the black community. My main one is thinking that you are oppressed in America when a lot of black people have so many opportunities in America that it doesn't make any sense. There are black doctors, black lawyers, black content creators, black entrepreneurs, and honestly, it is ridiculous how much black people have an advantage in America. Literally at this moment in 2025. There are black celebrities that are going on the red carpet at the Met Gala and all these things and telling you that you're oppressed while they sit and have neighbors, white neighbors, in their $1 million mansions. It's tiring. It's absolutely tiring to have to go on a platform and tell you you're not oppressed. Get a job, get a life, get all the things that you need to get together. You're not oppressed. You have the opportunity to get your life together, especially right now in 2025.
I've been had black fatigue. Fatigue. I love black people. See, it's a difference between and black people. You understand? And what it should be called is fatigue, because even black people have fatigue. You understand? The ghetto ratchet bullshit, all the ignorant stuff that these people stand for, all the ignorant stuff that these people defend, all the weird that these people say, all the victimization and acceptance of the bigotry of low expectations and all the Stockholm syndrome and all that shit like that, all the random acts of violence that people want to ignore because it's black on black, which they also want to ignore and just say it's proximity crime, but no, it's black on black crime. It's an epidemic. Black fatigue is some real shit, and y'all are getting what the y'all wanted to get when y'all wanted to perpetuate racism, because nobody in America is perpetuating racism but black people. Get out of your neighborhood and out from around all the rest of the bull people that you fuck with to understand the reality of what's going on in the world. And what you will see is that it's people that look like me that's perpetuating racism, because white people don't give a they not running around talking about what our hairstyles are and you can't wear this and you can't wear that and you can't say this and you can't say that. It's weird, bro. It's weird. And it's over. It's over because y'all ain't ready for what you asking for. You're not ready for that race war. While y'all flapping y'all trap and waiting on the white man to give you what you need to jump off a race war, them white boys in the woods doing calisthenics and running drills and shooting and throwing knives and learning how to live off the land. They ready for that. Y'all not ready for that, bro.
I've been hearing all about this. It's been on my feeds and stuff like this. Maybe because of stuff I watch, I don't know. But the black fatigue, it's interesting. I didn't know the name black fatigue, but I knew the feeling. It always reminds me of that stand-up by Chris Rock, where he goes, you got two types of black people. You got black people, and then you got ninjas, for choice of a better word. Yeah, you got black people, and then you got ninjas. The people that I'm cool with would say the same thing, like people that I know that are black, obviously, that they say the same things, and I felt this for the longest. I don't really like mixing with these kind of people. I just feel that to get successful and to just be the best person you can be, hang around these kind of black people that act a certain way isn't the best thing to do for me personally speaking. I remember having a conversation with my cousin, and so my ex-wife, she's black, she was Ghanaian, but she'd studied law. She's very, very, very well spoken, and she had a master's degree. Like, she was on it, right? And I remember when we broke up, when we divorced and whatnot, and my cousin was talking. I don't know how it came up, but I was saying, it was like, something about, you can't handle a black woman, or it said something like that. And I was like, one, I don't really need to handle anyone. I'm handling life, working for managers that probably don't want me there, struggling not to be sacked. Like, I'm not trying to handle anyone when I go home to my sanctuary. I want peace. So that's one. Two, I'm a bit of a black woman. You know what I mean? So you could say I handled her. And then basically my cousin said, no, like, yeah, but she wasn't really black. She was kind of white. Now, when you just hear it, went back and forth, whatever. Like, loved my cousin, I'm just bringing up the point. But when I was thinking about it later, and I was like, what does she mean by that? Does she mean that having an education, being intelligent, being well-spoken, and having an ambition is not black? Is that what she's trying to say? That's white. Being well-spoken, being, trying to be as successful as you can be, and carrying yourself with decorum and class is not a black thing to do. And that's acting whitish. And I've had that labeled at me. Like, why? Because I'm not like having my jeans sag low when my arse cheeks are out. Because I'm not like rare. And I do, so I talk slang. You probably hear it sometimes. I do, it comes out, but I'm not probably like, yo, what you saying, cuz? What you saying? Because I don't talk like that. I'm not hanging out on the streets from 9 a.m. to in the early morning. Like, is that what we're trying to say? If that's what we're trying to say is acting black, then I think we're in a sad state of affairs. I really do. I think as well, the media portrays a lot of it. They push a lot of this out. Like, a lot of black people doing all this dancing and twerking and all this kind of stuff. Like, where it's like, we're more than that. But I notice when you go on the social media feeds, they kind of portray this kind of stereotype. I mean, they really push out, hey, the black people are helping, obviously, but they really kind of, in your mind, make you think, this is what it means to be black, and it's accepted in your society. I don't agree with that, man. And I'm kind of tired of this way of thinking, and I don't ever want to hang around with these kind of people. I want to hang around with people, black, white, whatever, who are just good people, good human beings, have something about them, want to do something in their lives. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't want the ratchet, a ratchetness, ghetto talking, babies all over the place. They want to thug for a partner, and all this kind of nonsense. Like, you know, I've heard these things where the girls are, yeah, if you ain't a dope boy, if you ain't selling drugs, then I don't want him. All these kind of loserish kind of things, you know. He needs to go to prison because I know he can protect me. He needs to have done time, and going out wearing blooming, you know, this thing that they do where they're wearing, what's it? Shower caps and out in public. All this kind of nonsense. Like, I don't associate myself with that. I got family, my sisters, they speak good English. Why does that have to be a white thing? Shouldn't that just be a thing? Do you know what I'm saying? So I am tired of this way of thinking. I had it for the longest. I just don't populate myself in those sort of surroundings. I just don't, man. It's just not for me. I'm always about uplifting. I ain't about, you know, ghetto ratchetness, wearing skull masks and all this kind of stuff, roaming around. Like, you know, that all that nonsense that ain't me. And that ain't a lot of black people that are good black people. Do you know what I mean? That I know. You know what I'm saying? You know? And a lot of us are like that. I work for a business owner that ain't like that. He's well-spoken. Man, today, I'm seeing him. He's met with some other black guy, some African dude. They talk about big business. Like, this guy owns company in Kenya, New York, UK, and he was talking, shooting the breeze with the, you know, the owner, saying, yeah, like the branding and all that kind of stuff is more expensive over here. That's the kind of black people I look up to. Do you know what I'm saying? That's the kind of people. And the movies, like, you know, the actors that, you know, that inspire, the actors that Denzel's, all these kind of people. I look up to that got that, have all these legacies and inspiring all these kind of people, man. I want no ratchet hood rat bougie stuff. Ghetto, like, just there, innit? Yeah. What you doing with your life? Man just here, innit? Man just here, like. You know what I mean? Like, man, don't, nah. Can't deal with any of that. So yeah, I am very tired of it. I guess with this video, I won't be invited to the cookout anytime soon, but I always speak my word, man. You know what I'm saying? It has to be said, you know. Especially as I am black. You know, if you didn't notice, then, you know. Where have you been, man? I am a, you know, black man. Actually, maybe some people wouldn't even say I'm black. So, yeah, I wouldn't be accepted. So, it is what it is, man. But anyway, I'm going to leave it there before I get myself into more trouble. Thanks to everyone that was watching. Thanks for all the people subscribing and liking, man. Keep it locked here. And, yeah, see you in the next one. Peace.